The work that I have chosen is entitled The Blue Veil. And it was fabricated by Edmond Tarbell, created in 1899. Tarbell was an American impressionist, born in 1862 and dying in 1938. He was a member of the 10 American Painters, or more commonly known as the 10. They left the Society of American Artists in 1897, feeling that Impressionism was not being portrayed correctly or adequately in the United States. They held annual exhibitions of their work for 20 years, eventually falling apart due to deaths in the group. Tarbell was born in Squannacook River in West Groton, Massachusetts, raised by his grandparents. As a youth, he took evening art lessons. After that, he apprenticed at Forbes Lithographic Company of Boston. Following this, in 1879, he entered the School of the Museum of Fine Arts, again, of Boston. Tarbell was encouraged to continue his art education, and he did so in Paris, France. One of the skills that Tarbell acquired while in France was that of copying old master paintings at the Louvre Museum. He returned to Boston in 1886 to pursue his career as an American Impressionist. The work by Tarbell, entitled The Blue Veil, does my eyes pleasure to look at. It is very aesthetic. The color palette is very much in the style of the Impressionists' work, exhibiting free-flowing brushstrokes and pure, intense colors. The rigidity of linear perspective is lost in Impressionism, and The Blue Veil is no exception to this, giving the viewer almost a sense of calm or soothing with the way that the veil wisps across the canvas. This painting is extraordinary in my book.
The work I have chosen is entitled The Elephants by Salvador Dali, and it was created in 1948. The Surrealist painter Salvador Dali was one of the most influential painters of the Surrealist movement. The Surrealist movement was an avant-garde movement during the 20th century that focused on the potential of the human subconscious, paradoxical images, and image juxtaposition. Dali's paintings often followed different themes or trends throughout the years. During the mid-1940s, a theme of elephants as a focal point began with his piece, Dream, caused by a flight of a bee around a pomegranate a second before awakening in 1944. This piece, The Elephants, however, was made in 1948. There are several visually stimulating factors of this piece. The vibrant, warm colors Dali utilizes are pleasing to the eye, and the reflexive nature the elephants leads to further intrigue from the viewer. The stork-like legs of the elephants could make one feel uncomfortable, yet intrigued with a desire to further understand the piece's meaning. However, Salvador Dali did not create his art to be understood or to serve a deeper didactic purpose. In many cultures, elephants are used as a symbol of strength and power, yet Dali chooses to place these bulky creatures on spider-like legs that look frail and brittle. This is an example of how many surrealists have made use of juxtaposition in images and paradoxical themes. Some say the elephants in this painting look as if they could be floating in mid-air. At one point, Dali goes through a period where he makes pieces that appear to be levitating. This piece could easily be pointing to that period of painting. Personally, I find this piece to be visually disturbing, yet I am still captivated in its essence. Salvador Dali was an amazing painter who had such great influence on the art community. His paintings have left us confused and mesmerized to this day.